I'm going to guide us through a quick tapping sequence that you can use if you've received a diagnosis for some sort of condition and feel a little bit of upset or emotional distress about it in some way. And this can be for any kind of diagnosis, really. There's nothing too big or too small that it wouldn't really work with. So it's going to be the same process for anything, just a matter of targeting at what's there for you. So, what I'd like you to do first is just remember the time when you received the diagnosis. And depending on what it was, it could have been in person or it might have been over the telephone or written. So, however, you got those results that confirm that you had some condition of some sort, just remember that instant in time and then really kind of bring yourself to that moment and notice what goes on in your body when you think of that. So you might notice some tension in your shoulders, maybe like your throat is kind of constricting a bit. Just see what's there for you. Everyone's a little bit different. And then we'll start tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I received this diagnosis, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Even though I had this diagnosis that I got, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Even though I got this diagnosis, and maybe I'm not that happy about it, I'm open to loving and accepting myself anyways. All right, and tap on the top of the head. I got this diagnosis. Tap on the eyebrow. I got this diagnosis. Tap on the side of the eye. I got this diagnosis. Tap under the eye. And you might even want to name what you were diagnosed with. Tap under the nose. Just repeat that name of the diagnosis again if you know it. Tap under the lips. I got this diagnosis, and maybe I'm a little bit surprised or shocked about it. Tap on the collarbone. Just notice if that's true for you in any way. Tap under the arm. I might be kind of a little bit surprised or shocked about it, and maybe I kind of don't really want to accept it. Tap on the top of the head. I might be a little bit surprised or shocked about it and not even want to accept that it's real. Tap on the eyebrow. I might not be able to actually accept this diagnosis. Tap on the side of the eye. Maybe I'm a little bit surprised or shocked about it and kind of don't really want to accept it. Tap under the eye. Yeah, maybe I'm just feeling like I don't really want to accept this diagnosis that I've gotten. Tap under the nose. And I'm a little bit shocked and stunned even to have gotten it. Tap under the lips. Yeah, and I kind of don't really want to accept that it's really true. Tap on the collarbone. Maybe I've got a little bit of disbelief about it. Tap under the arm. Maybe a little bit of skepticism too. It kind of depends what your diagnosis is. So just notice anything else related to that family of emotions that might be there for you. Tap on the top of the head. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit skeptical or have some disbelief. In some way, don't want to accept this diagnosis. Tap on the eyebrow. I kind of don't really want to accept it. Tap on the side of the eye. Because if I accept it, I might have to deal with it. Tap under the eye. If I actually accept it, I might have to deal with it. Tap under the nose. And I don't know that I want to do that. Tap under the lips. I kind of don't want to accept this diagnosis because I don't really want to have to deal with it. Tap on the collarbone. Kind of don't want it to be true. Tap under the arm. I don't want to have to deal with this. Tap on the top of the head. If I accepted this diagnosis, then I might have to actually deal with it. Tap on the eyebrow. And I guess if I did accept it and have to deal with it, I might be kind of scared. Tap on the side of the eye and just notice if fear is there for you at all. Tap under the eye. Kind of scared and overwhelmed, maybe. Tap under the nose. A little bit overwhelmed and definitely scared. Tap under the lips. Feel kind of overwhelmed and scared too. Tap on the collarbone. Just check in if there's any specific fears coming up. It could be related to what treatment might involve for you or what the probable outcomes of treatment or prognosis would be. Tap under the arm. Or it might be even, what it would mean your life would look like and what you might have to do and change in order to deal with it, or how people might treat you differently because of it, perhaps. Tap on the top of the head. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of fear and overwhelm there. Tap on the eyebrow. Feel kind of overwhelmed. Tap on the side of the eye and definitely got some fear. Tap under the eye. I've got some fear about a few different things, actually. Tap under the nose. Now that I'm taking inventory, I'm actually afraid of a few different things. Tap under the lips. I'm a little bit overwhelmed about this diagnosis and maybe feeling a little bit scared too. Tap on the collarbone. Make that pretty scared. Tap under the arm. Feeling kind of overwhelmed and scared. Tap on the top of the head. Feeling kind of scared and overwhelmed because this diagnosis is final, right? Tap on the eyebrow. This diagnosis is like final. There's no undoing it. Tap on the side of the eye. Just notice if that's an aspect of your emotional response to the diagnosis too. Tap under the eye. It might be that even if there's treatment for the condition or whatnot, that the diagnosis seems somehow final and like it's almost causing some sort of catastrophic turn of events for you. Yeah. Tap under the nose. This diagnosis seems so final. Tap under the lips. It's pretty final. Tap on the collarbone. It's not like it's something that can be undone. Tap under the arm. It's not really something that can be undone. Tap on the top of the head. I got this diagnosis and, it's not something that's going away or can be undone. Tap on the eyebrow. It's something that's pretty final. Tap on the side of the eye. Something that's fairly final, even if I could somehow completely recover from whatever is going on. I can never stop that I had this diagnosis. Tap under the eye. It's pretty final. Tap under the nose. And maybe I feel a little bit angry about that too. Tap under the lips and just notice if that's there for you. Tap on the collarbone. Yeah, I actually feel kind of angry about this diagnosis, actually. Tap under the arm. I'm kind of pissed off about it. Tap on the top of the head. Kind of angry and pissed off about this diagnosis. Tap on the eyebrow and just notice if you can tell where that anger is directed. Tap on the side of the eye. You might be angry at yourself, maybe at the person giving you the diagnosis. Tap under the eye. Maybe at someone who missed signs of something along the way. Tap under the nose. Or maybe at someone else who contributed to developing the condition or whatnot. Tap under the lips. Yeah, I'm kind of angry and pissed off about this diagnosis. Tap on the collarbone. Pretty angry about it. Tap under the arm. I'm so angry. Maybe at more than one person about this diagnosis. Tap on the top of the head. I'm really angry about it. Tap on the eyebrow. I'm angry about this diagnosis. Tap on the side of the eye. I'm angry about it. Tap under the eye. Feeling kind of angry about this diagnosis that's so final. Tap under the nose. Feeling angry, and maybe I also feel kind of sad and maybe have some regret too. Tap under the lips and just check in if that's an aspect for you. Tap on the collarbone. Feel kind of sad and a little bit of regret as well. Tap under the arm. Also feeling sadness and regret. Tap on the top of the head. Feeling a little sad and also some regret. Tap on the eyebrow. Maybe you're feeling regret about things you could have done differently. Tap on the side of the eye. Or something that you think could have been changed by someone. Tap under the eye. Feel maybe a little bit of regret about this diagnosis. Tap under the nose. Feeling sadness and I think some regret too. Tap under the lips. Feel sad and I feel some regret. Tap on the collarbone. Feel sad and I feel some regret and maybe I feel a little hopeless too. Tap under the arm and just notice if that's there for you. Tap on the top of the head. Feel the sadness and hopelessness. Tap on the eyebrow. The sadness and hopelessness. Tap on the side of the eye. Feel kind of sad and hopeless about this diagnosis. Tap under the eye. Feel the sadness and this hopelessness. Tap under the nose. Feel the sadness and quite a bit of hopelessness too, maybe. Tap under the lips. Feel kind of sad and a little bit of regret mixed in there as well, and hopelessness. Tap on the collarbone. We got a triple threat going on here. Tap under the arm. Feel this sadness and this regret and this hopelessness. Tap on the top of the head. I feel kind of hopeless. Tap on the eyebrow. I feel kind of hopeless, especially when I think about the treatment and the prognosis. Tap on the side of the eye. Just notice if that's there for you. Maybe you have received already your treatment plan and prognosis, or maybe not. Tap under the eye. Just thinking about this treatment that I might have to go through and what the prognosis might be. Tap under the nose. I feel kind of hopeless. Tap under the lips. This can be especially true if your prognosis is not very good, typically. Tap on the collarbone. I feel kind of hopeless about the treatment and prognosis. Tap under the arm. Feeling kind of hopeless about that. Tap on the top of the head. I'm feeling hopeless about what treatment I might need and about the probable outcome that I might get from it. Tap on the eyebrow. And I'm worried that things won't improve. Tap on the side of the eye. Just check in if that's there for you. Tap under the eye. Kind of have this worry or anxiety or stress about the idea that things might not improve. Tap under the nose. Like, what if things don't actually get better? Tap under the lips. What if I try this treatment and things don't even improve? Tap on the collarbone. I'm worried that things won't actually get better. Tap under the arm. I'm kind of worried about things not actually getting better. Tap on the top of the head. I'm stressed out and anxious about the idea that things might not actually improve even if I do treat this thing. Tap on the eyebrow. I'm worried that things won't actually get better. Tap on the side of the eye. And I'm worried about how much effort it might take to try and make them get better. Tap under the eye. Worried that it'll be really hard. Tap under the nose. I'm worried it'll be hard and stressful to try and have some improvement. Tap under the lips. And kind of worried that I'm not sure I'll be able to cope actually or handle it. Tap on the collarbone. Just check in if that's there for you at all. Tap under the arm. Worried things won't improve and that it'll be a lot of work to try and make them improve. Tap on the top of the head. And that I just won't be able to cope or handle it at all. Tap on the eyebrow. I'm worried I won't be able to cope or handle it. Tap on the side of the eye and just see if there's anything specific that comes up for you as to why you might not be able to cope or handle it. Tap under the eye. Could be that you're feeling maybe you lack the adequate support system. Tap under the nose. Or maybe the financial resources needed for your treatment. Tap under the lips. Or maybe that you don't have enough resilience, perhaps. Tap on the collarbone. Just see what's there for you. I'm kind of worried I won't be able to cope or handle it. Tap under the arm. I'm worried I'm not strong enough to handle it. Tap on the top of the head. And that I might not have the financial resources I need to get through it. Tap on the eyebrow. Or that I don't have the financial support or support from elsewhere that I might really require to treat this. Tap on the side of the eye. I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to handle the treatment or cope with it. Tap under the eye. I'm really worried that I won't be able to cope with it. Tap under the nose. I'm worried about how I might end up doing with trying to handle this. Tap under the lips. And it might not even improve, even if I do my best. Tap on the collarbone. Just worried I won't be able to cope. Tap under the arm. I'm worried I won't be able to handle it. Tap on the top of the head. Worried I won't be able to handle it. Tap on the eyebrow. Worried I won't be able to cope. Tap on the side of the eye. Worried I won't be able to cope or handle it. Tap under the eye. Maybe I'm not strong enough to. Tap under the nose. Maybe I won't have what I need to. Tap under the lips. Just worried that something won't work out for me to be able to actually get through this. Tap on the collarbone. I'm kind of worried that things just won't work out with this. Tap under the arm. Because I kind of know what to expect a little bit, or maybe I don't, but I'm imagining it. Tap on the top of the head. And yeah, I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen. Tap on the eyebrow. And that, it won't improve things. Tap on the side of the eye. And that I won't be able to cope with it. Tap under the eye. I'd like to be open to some other possibilities, maybe. Tap under the nose. Like, what if the diagnosis doesn't have to be quite that final and doomsday-ish? Tap under the lips. And, maybe I will be able to handle whatever treatment that I need and have more than enough of whatever I need to deal with it. Tap on the collarbone. And, maybe things will just go better than I could even expect. Tap under the arm. Well, that sounds like I could picture it happening to other people, but probably not me. Tap on the top of the head. I mean, it would be really nice. Tap on the eyebrow, but it's never going to happen. Tap on the side of the eye. I wish it would. Tap under the eye, but I don't think I can believe that it's possible. Tap under the nose. I don't think that it's possible I might be able to have a better prognosis than is expected. Tap under the lips. I mean, I'd like to be open to all these possibilities, but they just don't seem like they should be believed in. Tap on the collarbone. I'm just being realistic. Tap under the arm. And I don't think I could be open to those kind of possibilities. Tap on the top of the head. I would like to. Tap on the eyebrow. It just doesn't seem reasonable. Tap on the side of the eye. So I probably can't. Tap under the eye. Or maybe I can. Tap under the nose. No, I can't. It's not really safe to. Tap under the lips. Or maybe it is. Tap on the collarbone. No, it's not. Tap under the arm. Or maybe it is. Tap on the top of the head. Yeah, I'd like to believe that there's better possibilities there that could come true. Tap on the eyebrow, but I shouldn't. Tap on the side of the eye. Or maybe I could. Tap under the eye. No, I can't. Tap under the nose. Yeah, I can. Why not? Tap under the lips. Because that's just unrealistic. That's why not. Tap on the collarbone. And whether I can be open to better possibilities or not, tap under the arm. Either way, I'd like to be okay and just accept myself as I am. All right. Take a nice deep breath. And now let's just check back in. So go back to that moment when you received your diagnosis and just notice what's going on in your body now as you think of it. So try to compare. Does it feel the same as before? Are you feeling it in the same areas of your body? Is it stronger or less strong? Just do a before and after comparison, basically. Chances are you've noticed some shift of some sort. So oftentimes what will happen is now you feel a little bit of that stress come off and it feels like a relief and much better. It's also possible that maybe you weren't fully in tune with all the emotions that were there for you before, during the diagnosis. So if that's the case and you're more in touch with those emotions now, then you can also tap through this video again and just focus on whatever emotions that you're feeling now and whatever sensations are in the body, and that will help continue the process on. You might have also noticed other memories coming up as we were tapping that maybe don't even relate necessarily to this specific diagnosis. So, for example, maybe you had received another diagnosis when you were a child even that kind of stuck with you in some sort of a traumatic way or hurtful way. It might be also that, you were raised to believe that whatever the doctor said is always going to be exactly true, and you shouldn't ever try to expect anything better. So that could be another possibility. Or maybe you noticed a memory coming up relating to support, where perhaps other people got lots of support and you didn't really get support when you maybe needed it. So if that's the case, those can be great memories to work on with a more focused approach with the tell the story technique, to really let go of any of those hurt feelings surrounding those events as well. And once we're able to kind of let go of those hurt feelings a little bit more, it does allow for less stress in the body and sometimes better healing responses as well as we kind of reduce our cortisol and sort of just have a more positive mindset that has actually been shown to help improve results and health outcomes. So it can be really beneficial to take that sort of approach to allow yourself to see all the positive that can come out of a situation without having to stifle those sort of more negative or feelings that bring you down a little bit more.